Darius is complaining because our mech warriors are getting experience, so let's go take care of that. Step away to assign work, and Ernst has cooked the turkey. Oh, and cook that turkey he did. Most definitely.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Commander? Aye, aye.
Caffeinated lemur ready for that level up. I don't know if guts is the thing to do for a missile boat, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. Capsty got multiple level ups here. You love to see that shit.
Training complete.
Good to
And
go.
let's see, crappy not yet.
Receiving you.
Most of our higher
Commander.
level pilots are not necessarily going to
Yes,
be ready
Commander.
for that level up for a little
Yes,
bit.
Commander. Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Oh, well, I spoke too soon. CVEC's picking up that next level of tactics.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Man, I remember when CVEX was close to the bottom of the pilot list. Now they're roughly in the middle.
Mech warrior
My, how the
training
times have
complete.
changed.
Reporting.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Oh, well, there we go. Ernst is ready for a level up. I assume since you're going primary gunnery, we'll go ahead and put the next point into gunnery so we can try to get you up to
Training
level
complete.
10. Also, you're still an energy proficiency guy. So probably want to get you into some kind of a laser boat at some point instead of using MRMs.
Receiving you. Standing by.
Let's see. Vergen, go ahead and put the piloting in there since that's your
Training
secondary
confirmed,
skill.
Commander.
I mean, I know you're waiting for the Marauder, but it might be better to do something with what you got.
Confirmed.
So we're at least
will be
maximizing
done.
your skills.
Mech warrior training complete.
Who's in the Nova? That would be Capsty.
Orders?
He
Yes, Commander.
apparently was asking for a Nova Cat, and I was in grandma mode and got him a Nova instead. Oh my. Oh my. Chad, I don't know what happened, but I think we broke the Hollander. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. Are they all broken, or is it just the Hollander? It's just the Hollander. Okay, good to know. Let's see. If we were gonna look at the Archer, what could we potentially do with the Archer to make it into a more energy dependent design? I mean, I know what the answer is. Clanny or PPCs. Let's see. If I put the supercharger in the side torso, I don't know. You keep that. We do this. Do we have enough space? I don't think that we do, but let me see. Do we have enough space to put him in the torso? No. I can only put one in the torso. Remember that the idea of putting it in the torso was so that we have the freedom to punch without losing the PPC damage. Alright, if we lose the MRMs entirely, and we instead put the PPCs in the hands, also because penis gun, why not? Then I guess we can put the supercharger back in the torso. Look, I said get the fuck out of here, alright? There we go. Do we then... It's gross and it's hot as fuck. It's 168 heat. Maybe we do the ERPPC shotgun? 74 heat? Jesus. Alright, what are we at right now? We're at +8. Now keep in mind, this is also because we have triple strength and we have a supercharger. I'm gonna be honest, I think we lose the supercharger. And here's why. Here's why. I think we lose the supercharger because it only gives you walking speed, it doesn't give you sprinting speed. And I'm usually sprinting anyway. Like, unless there's a good reason to walk instead of run, I'm sprinting both. What do you mean both? It just says 40% walking distance. It doesn't say 40% sprinting distance. Well, I know it's supposed to give both. I'm just going by what the stats say. Because it says right there in the description, does not increase sprint distance. Walk speed affects melee range. Ah, maybe that's why. Can we all agree that Alanix is the greatest chatter? I mean, I have no problem letting you claim that award. I just have a feeling that you're gonna have a lot of competition. They got the triple strength as well. Yeah, because that does generate an extra 45% heat. Alright. Let's ditch the heat increases. And then immediately that drops us down to -24. So, suddenly, we're not overheating with a single PPC. Imagine that. Now if we do it, it's still 72 heat. Okay, how do we manage that? We manage that with an exchanger. That gets us down to 57. And that's all we have wait for. Shit. Alright. Here you go, energy weapons, I'd rather be full direct fire support. I mean, we can make that happen. Let's see, if we do this... Then we're 2 over with 2 clan ERPPCs. For a grand total of what? 150 damage? Yeah, that's too heavy. Too heavy. I mean, we got 2 hard points. Maybe instead of ERPPCs, we go with, like, large lasers? Got regular ERs, we've only got 1 clan ER. But, like... 3 ER large lasers. That puts us at minus 18. Is that worth it? 2 ER medium? Let's see. I'm looking for lasers. If we go ER mediums in the hands, that's gonna put us at 8 over, but again, the mediums aren't gonna get much of a workout because you're gonna be at long range most of the time. So, I mean, to me, that's a workable design. Because you're going to be doing most of your damage with the ER larges, and then when we get in close, we can throw on the mediums for a turn or two. Let's see. Maybe... Is it worth the X-Pulse? Probably not. See, if we were gonna do the clan ER large for a little bit of extra damage. Because somehow, I don't know why, but I like this. And then that also gives us an additional ton to play with. So, extra heatsink. I know it's not symmetrical, but even so. Use my winnings for an XL. I mean, I think we have an Inner Sphere XL, which is only 250k. If we put in the Clan XL, that's 1.6 million. But there's something amusing about the Archer just having a giant fuck-off clan large laser right where the dick would be. It's like the Metal Gear dick laser, but better. Incidentally, both of them shoot blue lasers as well. The Inner Sphere XL is acceptable. I mean, is it worth it though? Is the question. It gives us another 9.5 tons to play with. Do we then say, give me another double heat sink? And then we, what, do another large laser? Question mark? Okay, stop it. Battletech. I'll put in an E-cooler. Alright, let's see. We could potentially do that. Can we go as big as the 4? I don't think we can. Yeah. So we go with the 2. And then we could potentially drop a heatsink. That's 4. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. We go with that. We pull the ER medium. And then we just put in all the large lasers. Shit, it's a little bit too heavy. How's the heat? The heat's only 7. 7 heat. We just gotta figure out how to make it work. Do we give up a 1.5 tons of armor? That's a lot of armor to give up. We made it work. All we had to do was pull the melee gyro. You know what else we could do? Because we're dealing with some ER larges, right? These things have got 840 meters of range. But we could up the ante on this. With a laser zoom array. For a laser zoom array, it costs us a half a ton. We drop half a ton of armor, but you gain an extra 10% range on the ER lasers. And again, we're still pretty damn close to heat neutral. As long as we're not in a desert environment or something. Let's see. How do we make this work? If we drop some armor off the arms... Again, we're not intending this mech to get into close combat, but it might still happen, so we want to try to keep the armor as heavy as we can get away with. Let's see. If we drop just a little bit of center and just a little bit of rear... Actually, no. I prefer to pull it off the legs. I mean, if we're gonna min-max. There we go. Chad, how do we feel about this? Are we feeling confident? Remember, the redesign is because Erst has a specialty in energy weapons. And primarily this thing was doing damage with missiles, so we were kind of wasting the skill. Don't ask me how we managed to put 5 large lasers in an archer, but we did it. It's gonna take 2 weeks to put together, though.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
DPT. Wait, what is DPT? What is DPT? I don't understand. Oh, damage per turn. Yeah, I didn't look. But, I mean, the clan large does 55 damage. The regular inner sphere ER large does 45 damage. So, 45 times 4 would be 140 plus 55. So you're doing $1.95 per turn on a full alpha. $235. What? No. Are you I don't feel like that's right. No, you're right, because I did my math wrong. Yeah, now, I did my math wrong. I was only counting 3 of the large lasers and not 4. And I see you, joyous madman. Hydration incoming. So yeah, 235 damage per turn. On a full alpha. Again, we're a little hot, but as long as we manage it properly, everything's good. Well, there we go, chat. That means, with a little bit of Mech Bay heresy out of the way, it is time to get into a mission. We've got a mission for Rosselhaig, ambush convoy, which sadly doesn't do us as much good as it used to because We don't get loot boxes from the convoys, and that makes me sad. And then we've got a capture base. Both are in lunar environments, which is not going to be great for our laser boats. But let's capture a base first. Obviously, we're taking max salvage because you always take max salvage unless it's a duel. And then let's put together our team, since it's basically going to kick everybody out. So let's go ahead and handle our vehicle situation first, because that's the easiest set of things to take care of. Or at least the easiest set for me to remember. We'll get our Manticore, we got the carrier for Brewster, we got King Bob in the VTOL, and we got Arcos in the Devastator. Next up, we gotta figure out who we're taking. We could potentially take 12 mechs. We just gotta figure out a way to swing the tonnage. So, I'm putting in Vin, because he hasn't had the opportunity to get a whole lot done recently. I kind of want to put in Megas as well, again, because he hasn't really had a chance to get out and stretch his legs. So I think we leave the Stalker at home. I kind of want to leave the Rifleman at home as well. We can put the Septic Tank in with Mythion at the controls. I think we put in both Stormcrows, because they're medium mechs, they're going to be speedy. So that's going to be Carl in the B. And then I'm looking for... Who am I looking for? Is it Sarakek? I think it's Sarakek, right? Yeah, Sarakek is the other one. Driving the G. Did I do that right? I think I did that right? Yeah, that's the one with the hag. Got it. Got it. Alright. Next up, I mean, obviously if we're taking King Bob, we're gonna take Crappy. We do have elementals. I don't know if we'll spend the tonnage on that. Just depends on how things go. So let's get over to the next. I mean, I guess now we got the Nova, so we gotta put that in. Let's get Capsty in the Nova. We'll take the Blazer Crab, the Cheech and Chong. Which was... Oh, I can't remember now. Was it Vergen? I think it was Vergen, right? Yeah. Okay. Who else is low? We got Caffeinated Lemur, so I guess we kind of gotta take the Stalker. But take... Battletech. Battletech. The game is struggling a little bit. There we go. Alright. Now... The question of the hour. How many more mechs can we fit? I mean, we could probably throw in C-Vex and the Ben Richards. We could throw in Vio and the Firestarter. Oh, no, we can't. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, if we drop the Stalker and I put in the Firestarter, do we then have enough for another 50-ton mech? We do. Okay, so as much as I would like to get Lemur some more experience, I think we drop the Stalker just because we can field... We can field more DACA if we don't bring the Stalker along. Can we bring the Rifleman? We cannot. Too heavy. What about the Wolverine? Just barely. Alright. So. Zombie Wolf was doing alright. Savrini was running the Centurion. So I think he'll be the one that we put in. Because technically he's still got a 6 on the board and I want to get him leveled up. And then let's get Vio into Panic at the Disco. That's pretty close. We can almost fill out the loadout now, Chad. But I think this is good. Let me double check, make sure I got everything set up the way I like it. Actually. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. Can we... Carrier does not have battle armor mounts. Shit. This is the problem with not having fucking Omnimax. When we were running the Owens, it was easy to run battle armor. Now it's not. It'll let us do it. I'll take one for the team, chat. Nah, I wouldn't put the battle armor in the VTOL because the VTOL would then have to drop the battle armor to pick up a mech. Or do we? Can't this thing carry two? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Now it can only carry one. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let me see. Here's the question that we can ask. Let me go, let me bring up the Discord real quick. Alright, let's see. I will ask for a volunteer before I put myself in. Postal Trout is the next person on the list. So, I will ask Postal Trout, if they're still out there, in the chat today, if they want to volunteer to be a willing sacrifice in the battle armor. I completely understand if the answer is no. I don't even know if Postal Trout is still out there. Let me see. Nope, they are no longer in the chat. Oh well. Then I guess I'll do it. Somebody's gotta do it. Yeah, I thought I saw Postal Trout at the beginning of the stream, but I might have been imagining things. It'll be alright. Let's hit the tarmac, chat. And I figured the Stormcrows or the Nova would be a good pick in these cases because all three of those mechs are gonna have to get in close. So, it's a perfect place for battle armor to be. I mean, we got one Stormcrow that's running a HAG and SRMs, and then we got another Stormcrow that's running an AC-20 and SRMs. And then we got the Nova that's running a bunch of medium lasers. So, the closer the better. Now let's see how long it's going to take us to get through the loading screen this time. Because again, I feel like the game is struggling at this point. Which is odd because we haven't actually been playing it for that long. So I'm curious as to why it's struggling as much as it is. Don't worry, we'll get there soon. Any minute now. Wait. Hold the fucking phone. First, you better fucking explain right now. 'Cause them's fighting words. If you're gonna sit here and try to insinuate that Dad of Boy is a bad game or a bad experience, we're gonna fight. That fucking sound effect. That goddamn frog. And Swift Draw with 1,000 Bezos bucks. Saying, are we there yet? We are now. We are now. The frog is the signal.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, look! We started in the middle of the enemy. And also, the purple plague is spreading to the VTOL as well. Chad, I think the game is gonna crash and burn. Okay, I thought the game might have already crashed and burned.
I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. You need to secure the area before you can proceed.
Alright. Yeah, we are literally entwined with the enemy. This is not a great situation to be in. They also have some elevation on us with these units. So we've got 55 tons out here. We got a Pike support vehicle. What are you? Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. We've got an LRM carrier. Well, this thing's fucking toast. We've got a Black Lantern. They got an APC. A Viper that looks like it's carrying battle armor of some description. Is that it? It says destroy the support lance. If there's a support lance, I'm not picking them up, but they're obviously on the board.
Orders?
Crappy? On account of the way that things are currently going, I think I'm gonna, well, I mean, the first thing I need to do is we need to, well, I don't know if reserving to 1 is a good idea. Because too many of our people are turned the fuck around and facing the wrong direction. We'll just see what happens. Alright, what's it gonna be? Okay, well, there's another lance. Or, I'm sorry, another star. It's another 55 tonner. So that might be where the support forces are at. Yeah, that's definitely where they're coming from. .45 tonner, but that one looked like it moved pretty quick. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, chat, there's a part of me that wants to just abandon this mission. Oh boy. Another 45-tonner with some battle armor. And another 45-tonner with some battle armor. Devastator shooting some missiles down.
No sweat. I got this.
The VTOL will be stuck, right? Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I don't think it's stuck, but I think he's going to be extremely limited in his movement. He actually tried to melee.
They got a sensor lock on me.
It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend, chat. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna depend on whether or not I can move King Bob. Because if I can't move him, then we're leaving this mission, because if we don't, he's gonna die.
I can't take much more of this.
Cleaners punch now. Yeah, I mean, they do take a swing on occasion. I mean, he actually hit me that time. Oh no, never mind. That was battle armor. My mistake. That was battle armor. Alright, I need to know.
Standing by.
I mean, it looks like we can move him. But then I feel like we've done this before. Like, I feel like we did this once before, and, like, it let me move him the first time, and then the second turn I wasn't able to move him. Chad, do we take the risk? Because I think that happened once upon a time where it was like, oh, suddenly, like, we got to the second turn when I tried to move him and he wasn't able to move, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And somebody was like, oh, it's because you're on a moon, and then I realized that was the problem. I think I'm gonna withdraw on this one, Chad. I also don't like the way that this is playing out right away, because we've already got our people hooked with battle armor, and this is one of those, like, I can't even do anything about it. Like, the septic tank is not going to be able to handle the damage that elementals are going to be able to dish out. So, yeah. Again, I don't like withdrawing, but I don't like the way this one looks. I don't like the way this one looks.
Retreat. Let's get out of here.
Better to just go ahead and call it now and get out than to spend 2 or 3 turns trying to make it work. Because every time I try to do that, every time I get that gut feeling of we should bail and then I don't, then somebody ends up dying. Yeah, we could try reloading. We could try reloading and see if the drop does better on the next one. Then again, I'm also a fan of, you know... I'm also a believer in kind of the Bronze Man way of playing the game. And just saying, okay, we had to bail. Them's the breaks. Still got... No, we did! We got 590,000 C-bills because technically we didn't do any collateral damage to the buildings. So, we still made 600k. I'll take it. Yeah, I think I'll definitely restart the game, because it's, for whatever reason, the memory leak started early this time around. Well, the problem is, if I recall, and part of the reason that I wanted to bail, is I wasn't paying attention, and we're on a lunar mission, and I brought the VTOL, which won't be able to move. And so... in that, like, going by that rationale, I'd rather not reload, because we're still gonna be in that position. Because the saves only kick in when you start the mission. And so... we're still going to be stuck with the VTOL on the moon. I don't know why Yang is complaining about mech repairs. Alright. Let's drop a save, chat. As we're definitely experiencing some performance issues today. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to take us back to the office right quick. And then let's restart Battletech. Anyway, chat, here we are, back in the Argo, back in clan space, hopefully with less shenanigans this time around, where it pertains to the game kind of crapping out on us. So, let's hit the command center, and already I can see some significant performance improvement. And let's go ahead and do a robbery. We're gonna do an ambush convoy in a lunar environment. Unfortunately, well, you know what? Chat, we don't actually have to let King Bob sit this one out. Because we still have the APC. But, however, I feel like letting King Bob have a much-needed vacation is okay. Again, he's one of the guys that is coming along for almost every single mission. So if that's the case, we'll let Crappy sit this one out as well. And then maybe combined, those two not being on the mission will allow us to potentially put something else in. So if we're going to be in a lunar environment and we're going to be dealing with vehicles, I think, honestly, the rifleman, Travis with the rifleman, is going to be useful in that regard, because we'll be able to AoE the vehicles with the mortars. Also, the stalker could be good as well. The question is, I'll tell you what, instead, I'll put in the stalker. And we'll put in Caffeinated Lemur. Because Caffeinated Lemur needs more experience than Travis does. Not a whole lot more, but still more. And then we're sitting at 787 tons, which I don't think we're going to be able to. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put in another mech. So that's pretty much it. Double check. We're good. We don't have any other goofy shit going on. Do we still have the battle armor? We should. Okay. Elementals are still there. All right. Let's get it started, chat. Yeah, lunar environment means no VTOL, so we're gonna let King Bob take a day off, and because he's taking a day off, his wife's gonna take a day off with him. They get to stay home. They get to cuddle by the fire, or, well, I guess the radiator. Wait, we don't exactly have any fireplaces on the Argo. Without an analog amplifier, those hipsters that wax lyrical about analog being better have no idea what they're talking about. Digital amplifiers strip out most of what they think they're getting. Oh no, I agree. I would never... If I was gonna listen to vinyl, I would do it on, like, a genuine turntable, not a digital one. Speaking of, chat, I went to a thrift store the other day, and they had, like, a vintage record player. Like, it comes in the suitcase and everything. And I almost bought it. Like, I don't even listen to vinyl because I don't care about that kind of thing. But, like, I almost bought it because they were selling it for, like, $30. And I was like, this thing would be priceless. Also, another thing that they had at the thrift store, and it actually made me sad, is they had a genuine, like, had the manufacturer label and everything. They had a genuine Flecktarn jacket issued by the German military. And, well, okay, it wasn't a jacket. It was like the overshirt, the BTAU shirt. It was the long sleeve version, still had the German flag sewn onto the sleeve and everything. And it was my size. And the reason that I didn't buy it is because whoever had owned it before had ruined it. And they went in and they cut out, like, most of the back of the jacket. Like, they essentially cut the back of the jacket in half to shorten it out. That's why I know it's a woman that bought it. But, like, part of me was, like, for just a minute, I was like, I could take that home and try to fix it. I mean, obviously, I can't add the fabric that was lost, but it was just a rough cut. Like, they just went in with a pair of scissors and cut that shit off. But, like, there was a part of me, I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, I could go home and I could sew this and try to fix it. But yeah, like, it had the genuine, like, the manufacturer's tag in German, like, manufactured in 2010. Part of me wants to go back to that store and see if it's still there. Why do you want a Flecktarn jacket? Why don't you, Owlbear Cub? Why don't you want a Flecktarn jacket? No, I mean, I have a fondness for military paraphernalia. And I do, in fact, like, I have some ACU BTUs that I got from a thrift store. I have some multicam BTUs that I got from an army surplus store. Like, I enjoy wearing, like, BTUs. Because, like, in most cases, they're good, solid, well-made clothes. Like, whenever I go home and I'm gonna go, like, if I'm gonna go out to the ranch and do some work out there, I'll wear BTUs instead of, like, regular clothes. Because if I'm gonna be dealing with barbed wire and all kinds of other stuff, and, like, I don't have to worry about that. How do I... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Erst has given you the spelling there. It's the... Just look for German camouflage from 2010. It's the 2010 Flecktarn. Anyway, let's see if this mission goes any better than the last one, Chad. Summer BTUs didn't last long. This is true. Alright, we've already got some contact. We've got a 55-ton vehicle. We got a 75-ton mech. Unfortunately, we got a giant friggin' plateau, between us and the extraction zone. And we're probably gonna have to climb up that. That's a lot of weapon systems. Oh, they're sending a 20-tonner after us. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's a fire moth. I was trying to think if the fire moth was 20 or 25 tons. I was like, wait a minute. What Jade Falcon mechs are 20 tons that would be carrying battle armor? Let's send CVEX up the fucking hill and let's see if we can get some intel. Can I get my movement pips, please? Battletech? There we go. Alright, so if we do that, I can get 10 evasion, and we can get most of the way up the hill. Can I? Damn. I was hoping I could jump all the way up to the very top, but, the game said no. Eat my ass, Battletech. Okay, fine. If you're not gonna let me run, then I'll jump. Digital Tiger looks bad, though. Oh, yep, game sound. My bad. My bad. There you go. There's your game sound. Yeah, I don't like Digital Tiger. Like, I'm okay with regular Tiger pattern, but Digital Tiger is... it's ass.
Sensors locked on.
Oh, it's a Timberwolf A. Well, how about that? We might actually get some decent salvage out of this chat. Might get our hands on our first Timberwolf. Although, to be fair, we have a Sidewinder, which is basically a Timberwolf without the shoulder hard points.
Commander.
Battletech, I need you to, like, not be fucking with me on the movement pips. Like, just let me move my fucking units, please. Battletech is having a day. Why can you... oh, that's why. I was like, why are you only able to get 4 evasion?
Haul an ass.
Indeed. Haul that ass, buddy. Haul it all. Oh, are we comparing? Are we having a camo measuring contest? I know I'm a little bit biased, but I really like the TTS-KO, otherwise known as the Russian urban camouflage. I don't know why, but the blues in that camouflage I really like. However, my all-time favorite is Splinter Camo. Digtarn best camo. Look, that shit's a meme and you know it.
Receiving you.
It's not even a good meme. It's just a meme. Now Sierra chimes in after like 3 people have talked to this, like, okay, so when you say that camo's fucking amazing, To which camo are you referring? Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reserve to one on the rest because again, we're playing with spawn protection here.
They're flanking.
Yeah, if you don't know what TTSKO is, I mean, it's a fairly old pattern, but I believe it's still in use. That's, like I said, that's your traditional blue, winter/urban Russian camouflage. My goodness.
Losing lots of armor.
Yeah, that'll happen when you get shot in the back with a clan ERP PC.
What are your orders, Skipper?
However, I have a rebuttal, and it's called Warhawk with double LBX-10s. You are not carrying any battle armor, so, yeah. Suck shotgun, loser.
Now let's see how you handle this.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, Megas, you and your slow ass are up next.
Sprinting.
It's your first time in a long time to get on the field, so make it count.
Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah, lighten him up. He's cooking now. He is cooking now. Alright, Mythion, in the septic tank. Let's see if we can get you up the hill. Can you get a shot from the vertical? It does not appear to be the case. Alright, then let's see. Sarakek. Let's go ahead and get you moving forward. Battletech. I'm gonna need you to work with me.
Roger that.
Let's... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because we got the battle armor right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively remove that shit from the field.
Firing. All weapons.
Okay, maybe not. We did some damage. We didn't remove
Receiving
him
you.
from the field, though. Alright, Mythion, let's get you flanking around the side over here.
I copy.
And let's give him the business. Oh my. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Lunar surface. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be very hot.
Yup.
Let's see. Carl, in his first mission appearance. It's time to get up here. Give him the AC-20. And the SRMs.
Fun time.
There we go. Engine crit already.
That hit something good.
And my boy is unsteady.
Receiving you.
Alright, let's see. Caffeinated lemur. Let's go ahead and move you up the mountain. Because you have indirect fire, so you're gonna do better from on high. And since we have multi-target, I'm gonna put just a few missiles on the Mad Cat. And then I'll put the rest of the missiles on the battle armor. I just want to put a few missiles on the Mad Cat to finish knocking him down. Because he's already unstable. We just need to knock him down.
Multiple targets confirmed.
There's the knockdown and an engine crit. Outstanding. And we're getting some kills on the battle armor. You love to see it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, Capsty with the space heater. All those medium lasers. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I thought you were stuck without jump jets.
shooting.
but you are not. And so... let's go ahead and kill 2 of those lasers and fire away.
Time to die.
And there he goes.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
I did. I saw it. It was beautiful.
How's it going?
Okay, let's see. Vergant with the Cheech and Chong. I would love to put you on the high ground to put better use to those blazers. But I don't think you're going to be able to get anywhere that you can use them this turn, so we're going to charge into the enemy instead.
On my way, double time.
And unfortunately, you are going to have to shoot directly through a friendly, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's see. Can I not? Okay, we can't shoot at him anyway. Alright, that's fine. That was a waste of a turn.
They will be done.
Let's see. Serini, you're going to be very slow, so I'm going to start sending you up the mountain.
I am the wind.
I mean, I was just talking about how slow you are, but alright.
Let's do this.
Okay, Arcos, again, kind of slow. Can I see my movement pips, please? Battletech, can I see my movement pips, please? Thank you. That'd be great.
Understood. Moving fast.
All right, let's see. Go ahead and fire some LRMs at the battle armor.
Firing. Receiving you.
Right, Brewster with the LRM carrier. Give the pips. And let's go ahead and start moving you as
Aye,
well. Only 7%, 50%, 50, 20. Man, these are not great odds to hit. He wasn't talking about his speed. He was announcing he farted in the cockpit. I mean, you could be right. You could be right.
Confirmed.
I'm your spaniel.
Alright, I'm gonna start sending Wasteland and the Manticore up the hill as well.
Going full throttle.
Basically, we can see the convoy vehicles here, and we know that they're trying to get all the way over here. The problem is, once they get into this little valley here, they're basically gone. So what I want to try to do is get some people up onto this plateau so we can fire down on them from here. My problem is, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that in time. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. The battle armor is reserving. Not cool, man.
Ah, I took a hit in the meat. Damage is minor, Commander.
I mean,
Light damage.
if you took a hit in the meat, I would argue that that was not minor damage.
Orders.
Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that's not minor damage, though. What, are we not allowed to... Oh, because it doesn't have firing ports. That's right. Well, that's unfortunate. Albert Cub says, I'll be off. Owlbears need good sleep. It was fun watching. Have a nice one. Or you too, Owlbear. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for being here to get slapped in the face with a gift sub. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay. And I hope you have an outstanding rest of your week. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. I think we'll just reserve again. For now.
Reserving action.
Alright, let's see what it's gonna be. Oh, he's going for the high ground. Fair enough.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. CVAX. I'm gonna have you jump over this way. And let's sensor lock. What do I want to sensor lock? I mean, if I sensor lock this guy, it'll reduce his evasion enough that we've actually got a decent chance of hitting him.
Got a lock.
Multiple derpy mechs, my day is made better by their presence. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Orders?
Mythian, let's go ahead and... What is your max evasion? 7? Hi, maybe we go with somebody else first. Vio, you're in a good spot to shoot this donkey in the back. So let's see, we got 10, 10, 10.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
And that fire moth has been rendered into the past tense.
Hostile eliminated.
That's what I think of your fire moth. Okay, Cougar moving up. They really don't like the Stormcrow.
Wounded.
They really don't like this Stormcrow. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
If we go to dismount, what's the range? Not enough.
Commander,
Okay,
Good to
Mythian
go.
and Battle Armor.
waiting for orders.
And again, this is why I stopped using Battle Armor. Because you just take hits over and over again and constantly get injured, and there's basically no benefit to it. Like, the Battle Armor doesn't do enough for the sacrifices that you make. Like, I can see why they did what they did as far as, like, making them non-pilotable. Because they just don't...
No shooting, just running.
They don't serve enough of a purpose, unfortunately. Let me see. I guess we can take you, or wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe we need to deal with him instead. Then again, guns off the field.
Firing.
You missed both?
Negative damage.
Mythian.
Repeat, negative damage.
Mythian.
Commander.
My man.
Standing by. Ready for orders.
Okay, Brewster. Go ahead and move up.
Confirmed.
We don't have visual on any of the convoy vehicles, though, and that is making me unhappy.
Let's see how you like this.
Structure exposed, engine crit. Somehow he's still alive. I don't know how,
Hit.
but somehow he's still alive. Is he? I would say all he has is an AMS. He doesn't have any other weapon systems. So he is effectively not a threat anymore. Oh,
Stabilizing and
dicks.
bracing.
I just braced instead of reserving because, as it turns out, I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Like, I was literally waiting the entire time, and then I did the one thing I kept telling myself not to do. I was like, don't brace, because you're gonna have to jump on the mech next turn. Don't brace. Don't brace. Don't brace. And I fucking braced. Because I'm an idiot. Alright,
Confirmed.
Capsty. You're not gonna be able to do a whole lot with this Nova, unfortunately, because
Affirmative.
every turn you're gonna be burning up. Which means that your utility is gonna go down the longer we have you in motion.
Roger that. Firing on target.
But we'll do what we can while we can.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Do what we can while we can.
Commander.
Okay, so again, who else we got? Vergant? In the Cheech and Chong, can we get to the high ground? No? Well, that's okay, because what we can do instead
No shooting,
is
just
get to
running.
point blank range and fire binary lasers at this vehicle.
Excellent.
Primary target damaged.
Okay, we only got
Concentrate
one
your
hit.
fire
That's
and bring it
unfortunate.
Good to go.
Chad, I feel like we're gonna lose this mission because the fucking vehicles are gonna get away.
Affirmative. I copy.
Because we're just not able to output the damage we need to take them down. And they're getting away. I mean, I'm gonna try to head them off, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough guns in that direction to do the job. Serini, let's get you moving forward.
Heading out. Full speed.
I'm not gonna shoot at the fire 'em off because there's no point. Is there anything else we can hit? Also, no. Okay, I guess we are gonna shoot at the fire 'em off. But I'm only gonna do it with the LBX. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it with one MRM.
Locked and loading.
MRM
Here it
ammo is
comes.
pretty cheap. If you can get one guy into their escape circle, they can't leave. Well, then I guess I know what CVEX is gonna be doing. Because if anybody's gonna get there before they do, it'll be CVEX.
Yep.
Okay, Carl, are you bleeding? No, you are not bleeding, which is good. Alright, so here's what we'll do. I don't like it, but I'm gonna move you this direction. And I need just right.
I'm there.
Alright, blast him.
Locking off with all weapon systems. Critical hit.
Somehow he lives. Fuck if I know how, but somehow.
I'm receiving you.
Oh, is this a chat expert who's claiming that you can't? I mean, I know it's Urs, but is this one of those things where we say a thing, but we don't know if it's true, and then everybody just kind of runs with it?
Hauling ass.
Let me see. I'll put some LRMs on this dude. He's only got an AC-5, so maybe we get lucky.
Target acquired.
We did not, in fact, get lucky. Worth a try. No, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna try it.
Moving lightning fast.
I don't think anything lightning fast has ever come out of an Orion, but I appreciate the enthusiasm, Megas. Let's turn off one of the SRM launchers. And, yeah, we'll just burn them down.
Yes, Commander.
Enjoy dying in a fire.
Hostile eliminated.
Aye, aye.
Alright, caffeinated lemur is up. Let's go ahead and continue to move forward as best we can. We do have a line of sight on some of these vehicles, so I'm gonna go ahead and start chucking missiles that way.
Target confirmed.
Alright, we exposed the structure, but we did not do enough damage to bag the kill.
Confirmed.
Okay. Send out the Masakari. Again, I'm basically just gonna ignore that fire mob
All right,
because
let's move.
it ain't gonna do shit. Okay. It's pretty much the only thing. Oh, hold on. What was that? What are you? What the hell are these? Chat, what are these? Oh, that's golem battle armor. Okay. Once again, it's one of those low poly models that looks like a toy. I was confused.
Here we go. Waiting for orders.
Okay, Arcos, give me side slip, and then let's get you up the hill,
Let's go.
and go ahead and chuck a couple of LRMs at this dude. Maybe we get lucky. Well, we got lucky, but we didn't get enough damage to get the kill.
Critical hit.
So very durable, bitch. Very durable.
Tech warriors, it's go time!
Love the enthusiasm.
Oh, I'm wounded.
My goodness.
Weapon system down.
Yeah. Battle armor is not a good idea.
Ready for orders. Waiting for the right move.
Like, battle armor is one of those things that's really good for the computer. Like, it's great for the AI because they can just spam it and it doesn't matter because they don't have... It's like, they don't have to worry about the logistics of rebuilding the battle armor, getting pilots for the battle armor. Like, none of that matters to the computer. So the computer can run battle armor all the time, and it's not a big deal. Whereas, for me, every single pilot is a slot that isn't a mech, that isn't a vehicle, and the battle armor becomes less useful. Because if they're gonna get injured every single time, then what's the point? Again, I understand why they got rid of battle armor. I just feel like
Right here.
the better solution would have been balance it better than as opposed to just get rid of it entirely. Like, that's my opinion. We'll get Vio in here. We could take a shot at the vehicle. I kind of want to take a shot at this battle armor, though.
Roger that.
Good to go.
Let's see. CVEX. Let's get you moving, buddy. Because they're about to get away, and it's going to be a disaster.
Going turbo.
Okay, we don't have a visual on that vehicle. But with the sensor sweep, I could throw something on here and give us
I've got a sensor lock.
the ability to throw indirect fire at it.
Standing by.
Let's target prediction.
Copy that.
And let's point blank ERPPC.
Firing on target.
And somehow miss both shots again. My man, what are you doing, Mythian? The clan ERPPC does not have a minimum range, so you should not be having this much trouble hitting a target.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Commander?
I don't know if getting shot is a tactical advantage, but Isn't this my second mission? No, it's your first mission. No, you're right. It's your second mission. I forget. Let's go ahead and just... I'm gonna precise strike, and let's just lay into this fucking thing. Give them everything.
Primary
There we
target
go.
damaged.
That's one down.
Concentrate your fire
Good
and
shit.
bring it down.
Good shit.
Standing by.
Ready for orders.
Okay, who's up next? Surikik? Alright. Then it sounds like the perfect opportunity to sprint up behind this vehicle and
Acknowledged.
put the barrel in the tailpipe and pull the trigger till it goes clink.
Solid connection on that one.
Yeah, that was a good hit. That was an outstanding hit. Okay.
Confirmed.
Carl, here's what I'm gonna have you do, my friend. I'm gonna have you run up here. Face this direction. Let me see. I mean, you don't have great accuracy because you're still pretty new at this. So let's see what our best odds to hit are. I mean, I guess I'll take the odds on the battle armor.
Firing.
Oh my. Just obliterated that man.
Reporting.
Jesus. Like, that was... The amount of disrespect.
What can I do for you?
And we are going to swarm the storm crow.
On it.
By God, we're gonna do something. Alright. We're doing what? Oh, you're throwing the battle armor off somehow. Oh, did you have an A pod or something? No,
I
Sias.
hear ya.
This just fuck you is what the game says.
Moving fast.
Alright, we'll go ahead
Damn
and...
it. I'm hit.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It just took you a second to realize it. We'll kill one more laser.
We can
There
do
we
it.
go.
Let's
There we
go.
go.
And stay down.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Vergant, you got those blazers. I'm hoping they're gonna do the job. Oh, and the rear armor is exposed. My man. Make this shot. Be the miracle. Don't want to panic anyone, but there's a major disaster happening right now. I'm out of sriracha. Holy shit. Chet. Stay calm. Alright, Travis, here's what you're gonna have to do. First, I'm gonna need you to sit down. Wait for your heart rate to get right. Then, you're gonna need to grab your wallet. Grab your keys. And then head to the grocery. But, I'm gonna need you to stay calm the entire time. 'Cause I know that every fiber of your being is gonna be working against you. But I have faith. You can do it. I believe in you.
Here comes the show.
And there goes another vehicle.
Hope we can salvage that.
and Rev Saloon with 1,000 Bezos bucks saying, grab my wallet. I mean, is your name Travis outside of the stream? Go out in public where there are other people? I mean, I know, this is why. This is the challenge. This is the challenge. But again, I believe in Travis. I believe he can make it happen. You gotta manifest your success. You can do it.
No shooting, just running. Welcome to my Outworlds. I await your command.
Alright, let's see. Wasteland, are you even gonna be able to get into position? It doesn't look like it. So what I'll do instead is see if we can get you to a spot where you can hit this battle armor. It doesn't look like you can do that either. Alright, fine. Climb to the top of the hill and shoot the dude who knocked me off of it. Show him what we do to people who don't accept battle armor hugs.
Taking the shot. What's the plan?
Hi, Megas. You're up next.
Certainly.
Man. We just continue to overheat.
Of course. Give them everything.
There we go. Engine destroyed. Outstanding work.
We can salvage that.
4 salvageable parts as well. Man, you're spoiling me, game. You're spoiling me. Alright, let us... we're gonna run the risk of overheating. But it's a risk I need to take. It is a risk I absolutely need to take. So caffeinated lemur, do your thing. Yep. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but that's okay. We needed to do as much damage as we could. And the damage was done, so mission accomplished.
10-4.
Alright, I got a feeling a couple of LBX-10s are gonna be really effective against battle armor. Let's find out.
Firing.
Yeah, exceptionally effective.
Tango is trash, Skipper.
If you accidentally crop dust another customer at the grocery store, should you ever return to that establishment? Yes, unless you get caught. Then you can never return.
Good to go. Got it.
If it's Walmart, it's a PvP zone anyway. I mean, you're not wrong.
Taking the shot.
It's every man and woman for themselves in Walmart.
Hell yes. It's on now.
Yes, Commander.
I don't... The only one left is me. I think it's time that we just go hide in a corner. This experiment with battle armor has been a success in that it has illustrated to me that it was not a wrong decision to decide not to use battle armor anymore.
I hear ya.
Alright, CVEX. Now is the time, buddy. You are getting ever closer to the enemy. And the opportunity for DFA is nigh.
Sensors locked on.
It's another APC, but it's a Turhan, which we already know from experience are pretty flimsy as APCs go.
Roger that. Full speed.
Alright, what do we need to get rid of? I mean, obviously the clan small laser is going to be the one with the most heat.
Firing at enemy's six.
There we go. We're nipping at their heels. chat. We are nipping at their heels.
On it.
Ride the red line. Take the risk.
Putting one in the back.
Okay, I was gonna get mad at Mythion
Back destroyed.
if they missed both shots, but not only did he hit with one of those shots,
My
it
mech
was
is
a kill
overheating.
shot. I'll allow it.
What's up, boss?
You have been redeemed. Did I still somehow manage to move to a spot where I can't fucking move? Whatever, doesn't matter. Suck LRM 60, nerd.
Firing all weapons.
Sierra says,
Solid
this is
connection
why
on
you
that
equip
one.
your children with gas masks in public. Safety first. And we learn CVRN early. See, Chad, I'm gonna tell you a secret about Sierra.
Waiting for orders.
As someone who works for the Air Force, they're all about procedures and safety briefs and that kind of stuff.
Got it.
'Cause they don't actually do any war fighting in the Air Force.
Time to bug out.
And there we go.
Get to the LZ
That's the convoy dead.
Gotcha. Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
Oh shit, there was battle armor in that thing. Okay, never mind. Apparently they get to be a thing. Oh, it's because of the fire moth. I was hoping that the fire moth would eject, but since he didn't, we gotta go put an end to this.
Copy that.
Remember that you did this to you.
I'm on him.
Oh, you know how it is
Enemy
here.
eliminated.
I gotta give you a hard time. Nobody else was gonna do it, so I had to do it.
Mission successful.
Listen, here's the thing. Again, for those of you that have not served in the military, I'm gonna share this with you. Sierra is Air Force. That means he doesn't know how to fight. But, to his credit, it also means that he has a higher IQ than all of the other service branches combined in this chat. Whether or not you consider that to be a positive is up to you. Yeah, now the battle armor commits seppuku. Alright, chat, we got 4 picks and 15 randoms. What do we want? Because we got a lot of good stuff this time around. I mean, anytime you fight against the clans, there's good stuff to go around. We've got another Stormcrow, although I feel like we're going a little Stormcrow heavy. But then again, we could get the Stormcrow and sell it. Just because we get the Stormcrow doesn't mean that I have to keep it. And a Stormcrow would be worth a pretty hefty amount, all things being equal. Then again, what else do we have that we could potentially put together? We get some Cougar parts. So if I took 2 Cougar parts, that would give us a Cougar. And then that's pretty much it. I was hoping if we had enough partial mech parts, I could get 2 mechs out of the deal, but I think it's better to just go for the Stormcrow and call it a day. Well, let's have a look at the equipment first. Because we got clan everything. There's ERPPCs. Well, there's some inner sphere tech here as well, probably from the vehicles. We got some clan medium pulse lasers. Clan Ultra AC5. Obviously the Pharaoh. We got heat sinks out the butt. Yeah, I still think the Stormcrow's the better pick. And then we'll see what else RNGesus decides to give us. I mean, I can't say no to a mech. If we got enough to get a whole mech, I can't say no to that. Alright, let's see what RNGesus has got for us. Alright, let's see. We got an APC part, we got a Fire Moth part, we got more Gnome battle armor, we got the Timberwolf part, we got another APC, picked up a couple of clan mediums, picked up both sets of clan medium pulses, that's good. So that's some medium pulse lasers that we didn't have. 2 sets of clan Pharaoh, AMS ammo, get this machine gun ammo out of here, we don't do that. And I'll go ahead and sell the SRM ammo because we don't need it. We also don't need the Frank's Red Hot. Probably don't need the Inner Sphere medium pulses either, but I'll go ahead and keep them. There we go. What are GPUs going for on Tarkov? Curious if Lennon Gabriel is trolling with his stream title. I mean, as a streamer, I occasionally put facetious things in the stream title. I mean, I would hope at this point it's clear that I don't support bullying in any fashion in real life, but I will facetiously say that it's okay to bully a fictional person from a fictional group of people. So, yes. Stream titles are often and probably should be clickbait, because if it gets you to come into the stream, then it has served its purpose. And hey, look, I'm currently injured and out for 43 days, and you know what I accomplished for my trouble? Not a motherfucking thing. All that money, all that time, all that effort, 43 days in the med bay, didn't do shit. So, guess what time it is, chat? Goodbye, elementals. You had one chance to redeem battle armor, and you failed. Actually, I shouldn't be selling it. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait until we get back to Steiner's base. I will wait until we get back to Steiner's base. Fortunately, nobody actually took any internal damage. Carl did take some hits because they got a headshot. But aside from that, yeah. Not allowed to flirt with the nurses. You know the rules better than anyone. Look here. Unlike the rest of you fucking jokers, I don't have to flirt with the nurses. Because I just bring that game. I don't have to flirt with them because they come to me. Ajax asks, can battle armor ride in APCs? They can. In Rogue Tech, I have a 7.5-ton battle armor with clan pulse lasers, rides in a 65-ton APC with ports. Yes, that is a thing in BTA. In addition, they also have some of the VTOLs that can fly around and have firing ports. At the end of the day, battle armor is mostly useless unless you use it in that very specific capacity. I mean, I'm just saying. It's hard to resist the booba. I can't help it. God gave me what he gave me. I'd be the fool if I didn't do something with it. So I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me on a Sunday. The world is a roller coaster of a roller coaster of challenges. And we don't all have a lot of time on this earth. So I appreciate you choosing to spend some of that limited time to come hang out with me and the rest of the donkeys of the cult of bad tactical decisions. There's a million things you could have been doing, a million places you could have been, but you chose to spend that time with us, and I appreciate every single minute of it. Whether you were here for 5 minutes or 5 hours, every single one of those minutes matters, and I hope that you'll choose to spend some more with us again in the future. For those that went the extra mile to sub, to resub, to gift subs, or Bezos box, again, it's not an expectation, it's not a requirement, but I do appreciate that support from the bottom of my heart because it means the world to me that you guys think this content is worthy of that kind of support. So thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Thank you for supporting me, supporting the channel. My God, I can't words today. And supporting the community, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. And of course, here at the end, I want to remind you, like I always do, that your life has value and that the world is a better place with you in it. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. And I'll see you next time.